Portugal. Of all the European royal courts, Portugal is the youngest, having only just recently come of age, growing from county to kingdom. As is typical at this stage of life, there have been more than a few growing pains for Portugal and its inaugural king, Afonso Henrique. As if being recognised as a sovereign of a land were not hard enough at the best of times, Afonso's own mother attempted to seize power for herself before he was forced to defeat and exile her. As grim as Portugal's first years have been, there is no doubting that these shameful acts of betrayal within his own family have ensured that Afonso is a true survivor, and only a man that has endured through such troubles is likely to turn his fledgling kingdom into a Western power. Portugal's greatest threat does not lie within, however. Despite some of the kings and emirs of the Iberian Peninsula supporting religious tolerance, the Christian and Islamic faiths do not appear to be able to share these lands peacefully. The ongoing Reconquista seems almost certain to ensure that the Moors will be an enemy of Portugal, at least until they are driven back across the Straits of Gibraltar. That said, even then they will still be an immediate threat. The other obvious threat is that of Alfonso el Valiente. No matter how noble he may be, any man who would declare himself Emperor of Spain essentially declares himself the rightful ruler of all of Iberia. It is entirely possible that he will seek to once again make Portugal a mere county to offer in his political barter. Some of the Portuguese believe that the best tyranny to face is that of distance. Poised on the edge of the civilized world, perhaps Portugal's fortunes lie across the seas and oceans rather than across her immediate borders. Oporto, Portugal's lone province and a fledgling castle. Unable to sustain a war effort at this moment in time due to the fact that they cannot recruit any soldiers from this location. Relations with our neighbours are mixed. They are very good with the Kingdom of Leon, outstanding with the Kingdom of Aragon, but the threat no doubt will come from the south, as relations with the Moorish Caliphate can only be described as terrible. They lie just to the south here, a stone's throw away, and therefore we must prepare for war. Our faction leader, King Enrique, is a military-minded man, an aspiring commander who is sharp and eager, not one to sit around idle. He will be looking to take to the field of battle and make the preemptive strike on any who would challenge Portugal. In contrast, his son is more of an administrator and the perfect candidate to oversee the expansion of our castle, whilst his father is out fighting on the field of battle. Off in the distance, there is an independent large town, ripe for the picking. Portugal are struggling financially, and a town on a coastline, perhaps with the possibility of sea trade routes if captured, is a very lucrative prospect. However, capture of this town would put us in direct conflict with the Moors, and it's something that should not be taken lightly. Emissaries must be sent to our neighbours to broker trade deals and assure their alliance, as together we try and take down the threat of the Moors and remove them from Iberia. There is much to be done, and the work begins now. Over in the forums, a link in the description, I have created a tips and advice thread. Also, I have created a roleplay thread as well. If you want to offer your advice and tips and hints for this campaign, head over there and do it. You can do it in the comments page as well, but it's just nice to have everything in one location across the campaign. The roleplay thread is not for an official roleplay like in Total War's gone by, but it is there if you wish to create a character, maybe interact with a few others, and get involved in the campaign from a roleplay perspective. Just for a bit of fun. As I said, it's not official, but it's just something you may wish to do for your own enjoyment. I will certainly be over there and keeping an eye on things and maybe even creating a character or two of my own, so hopefully I'll see a few of you over there. Check out the links in the description below and yeah, give it a try. So yes, here we are! It's about to start. It's gonna be a fun campaign, I think. So until next time, when the campaign will now finally start proper, see you soon.